Penn State has landed a commitment from four-star athlete Pierce Peterson, 6'5", 190 pounds. Welcome into the Landon Tengwall show. After a bit of a recruiting drought, we are back. Nothing like a good old-fashioned four-star commitment to reel you back in, get you excited about Penn State football again. And honestly, watching Peterson's tape and doing some research on him, probably one of the more intriguing prospects I've ever seen. Just kind of weird. I mean, played quarterback, also played linebacker. We are recruiting him as a tight end. Now, that is, we've done that before. Worked out pretty well with the other guy that played quarterback in high school and came to Penn State to play tight end. Obviously, Tyler Warren did that, if you did not know. But this guy definitely needs to develop a little bit. But playing linebacker at 6'5", that's impressive. Normally, if you're 6'5" and you're playing defense, you're kicked down right to defensive end automatically. So his movement in general is great. I really like what I see from him. He is like a gazelle. When he wants to take off at quarterback and he has the ball, it just looks like everybody else is moving in slow motion and he is just firing. So that is something that I think, down the road, we saw Tyler Warren play quarterback. This is a guy that has experience doing that. Now, Peterson isn't just talented on the football field. He went 11.24 on the 100-meter dash and then high jumped 6'4". So both of those, I'm going to be honest, I did know 100-meter dash like around what was good. I didn't really know what was a good high jump. It seems like both of those numbers are very athletic numbers. They're not out of this world numbers, but I mean, 11.24 in the 100-meter dash is legit. So you see when he gets going, like when he gets those strides moving, he's hard to catch. Now, this was the most impressive thing I've heard. 29 and 13 he averaged in basketball. 29 points, 13 rebounds per game in this past winter season for him as a junior. If I was going 29 and 13, you wouldn't be able to tell me anything. And I'll tell you, that's like the number one thing. Guys will argue on the team their basketball stats. We do play some pickup basketball, although generally when you start to get like better, like I remember Tyler Warren and Olu Fashanu, we were playing pickup basketball really the summer for, that's probably like 2022, maybe 2021. And they played pickup basketball that summer. And then they had those like breakout seasons. Once someone has a breakout season and they're like going in the NFL draft, you don't see them on the basketball court again. But when you're a freshman, everybody's out there hooping. Peterson's going to come out and hoop with the best of them. All right, so back to Peterson in football. He's going to come to Penn State to play tight end. The biggest question I have really is, what are his ball skills like? What is he like as a route runner? Can he get in and out of those breaks quickly, especially as a bigger guy? What is his blocking like? We have a little bit of some of those answers. I mean, he had 3 interceptions at linebacker, so he's clearly going up. He's making some plays on the ball, has decent hands if you have 3 interceptions at linebacker. Other piece of it, you can kind of draw conclusions. If you're playing linebacker, he can probably block a little bit. It might be kind of a gritty blocker. Obviously, playing quarterback, he's not going to be doing a lot of that in high school, but that's all stuff that you trust Ty Howe to teach him, because that is why we have some of the best position coaches in all of college football. They are able to mold these type of guys. But I mean, at 190, 6'5", it's going to take some time for him to develop. But the good news is also, aside from Ty Howe, we have the best strength coach in America. And to Chuck Losey, the assistants, I mean, they put me through it every day, trust and believe. And I've seen other strength programs and conditioning programs. I mean, it does not come close. It is the best in the nation, truly. And you see why we do so well, Penn State players, at the combine. And really, it seems kind of like a trend that's going here. Penn State loves these like experimental athletic bodies that they can just kind of mold. And I love it. I think that's the way people are going with football. Everybody wants these hybrid defensive end, outside linebackers, quarterback, tight end combos. I mean, we got a couple guys even on the roster, Andrew Olish, who's kind of in a similar situation. He's basically a wide receiver that's playing tight end as a true freshman this year. We're experimenting, but I think if we hit on a couple of these experiments, it could be really exciting for the fan base. But I mean, give the kid time to develop. He is in a stacked tight end room. He doesn't need to go now. Remember, even instant ramen takes a minute to develop. All right, so don't put too much pressure on the kid. He's a 4-star, but I think he needs a little bit of time. But Still one of the biggest upsides I've ever seen in a recruit. I'm excited about this one. I think this is one that the fans are going to be excited to kind of just follow his development. When we get updates from Chuck Losey, people are going to want to hear, how is Pierce Peterson doing? How is he coming along? Is he putting on weight, especially at 190 at tight end? You're going to need a little bit more weight than that because you have to block at that position. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Pierce Peterson. Are you excited? Just thoughts in general. Him playing tight end. Do you want to see him play somewhere else? I'm excited to hear from you guys and kind of what you have to say. We will probably be back later this week with a similar type of video, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.